Okay, I am live on YouTube for the first time ever. I guess this is the first time going live on YouTube. But anyway, I'm printing some t-shirts. I decided to go live, so I've never been live on YouTube before. And I just got a letter in the mail from the bank. Let me load this shirt on here. I'm just printing some t-shirts for a festival. Show you the shirt when I get one printed. It's just it's a front and back. It's a 4-color back and a 2-color front. Left chest location, pocket location. But yeah, let me see what this right here. Got a letter from my bank. Let me see what they're saying to me. I know banking has been crazy lately. You know, banks closing and all kind of crazy stuff going on with the banking system. You know. Oh, this is only a bank statement. It looked different. They did, you know, so that's what I thought maybe was a letter with some information in it. So it's just my bank statement, that's all. I go through there and see if there's anybody like charged anything on my card or anything. I will do that. But yeah, they changed the envelope design and everything and sent it differently. So I thought it was something different, but it's not. It's just a bank statement. So I'll look at that later on today. So that's one of them crazy letters from the bank telling me that I can't withdraw no money or something. But anyway, back to printing. Yeah, I'm printing these for a local festival. Let me turn my flash back around. All right. And print is black. The black just ties the whole design in and finishes it up. So let me print this black here and show you what I got. Let's hit it one time like that. All right, this is the. Oops, step back a little bit, you can see it. There goes the design there. That red's a little shiny, ain't it? It's all right. When we go to the dryer, it'll be okay. All right. Like I said, it's my first time ever going YouTube live. Got 0 viewers, which is okay. I can talk to myself. I wish there's other screen printers that would come on and join my live because I got some questions I want to ask as it pertains to the economy in screen printing. There's a lot of, especially contract printing. I'm wanting to see if I can get some feedback from those guys. But yeah, I got one person on my live. You a contract printer? If you're a contract printer, let me know. If you're a screen printer, let me know because I have a question I want to ask because I'm looking at data that's saying that in the next 5 years, 50 to 90,000 stores are going to be closing. And I know there's a lot of contract printers out there. And a lot of these stores are like department stores that sell shirts, t-shirts, and a lot of printed items. Even Walmart closing stores. I want to know how they're affecting their business because I'm not a contract printer. I'm a little bit off here because I'm talking. But yeah, if you're a printer, leave me some feedback in the comments because I'm curious to know what impact all these closures is having on those guys. I'm just a little small time neighborhood printer. I'll just print some shirts for a festival. It's a full color back and 2-color front. Print flash print. This is for a watermelon festival. Did I plug my mic in? Hold on, let me plug my mic in so you can hear me. All right, now you probably got my mic plugged in. I don't know how I forgot to do that. Well, this is my first time going live, so I'm really not that experienced with this live stuff. But yeah, if you're a contract printer, let me know. This is the Watermelon Festival shirt that we're printing. Just get these knocked out. I think I speed up my print process a little bit because I think my flash is heating up now, which is good. That means I can knock this order out a lot quicker. Oh, you gone. Let's see, what's that green in here? Nobody's on the live. I'm not sure it's twisted. I installated my shop. It's a 90+ degree day today. And it's 85 degrees. Normally, I think it cooled it down probably about 12, 13 degrees. The ceiling's still not insulated. Yeah, I think if we do that, we probably could drop it down a little bit more. And I got a vent fan to put in. So when I put that vent fan in, it'll pull up hot air out of here. And it'll pull cold air in. I think that right there will also cool it down. I uploaded my power inverter upgrade yesterday. Go check that out, that video out. I got a new power inverter in, and I was hooking it up, and for some reason it started sparking on me. Oh, let me take this off of here. I'm still sweating. I'm still sweating. I don't know why I sent that around again. Nobody's on the line today. No, I cannot sing. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in the state of screen printing in 2023 and beyond. Oh, nobody's watching me live. It feels good. Good. Maybe Yes, it has been flashed. Nobody is joining my live. I have no one to ask questions to because no one has joined my live yet. Maybe I should have gave some type of notice that I was going live to my few followers on YouTube. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna go live long. I'm not gonna be live for too long. If there's nobody joining me, I can't ask any questions. I have no one to ask questions to. I need some screen printers in my live to help me out with some questions I have about the state of the economy. You know, it's estimated, you know, that a lot of these big box stores are closing. You know, like retail. Even some of the, you know, like Dollar Generals and Dollar Trees is on that list in certain locations around the country, and even restaurants, fast food restaurants like McDonald's and Hardee's. Those guys, Wendy's, uh, definitely Burger King. All those have T-shirt printed apparel for their employees, and a lot of those guys are closing. Even Subway, and I'm pretty sure they use contract printers with their to supply their T-shirts because they have like thousands of locations around the country. So I'm pretty sure it's a contract job. And I was just wondering, how is that affecting contract printing? It doesn't affect my shop because I'm not a contract printer. I'm a local small printer that, you know, this is a solar powered print shop for the most part. It will be 100% solar. Eventually, because right now I'm still running my 20-year-old dryer, which is definitely not energy efficient. But it's going to go eventually, and probably about the next two years, it'll be out of here. And this press here will be out of here also. Probably estimate about the next 2 years, it'll be a 100% total print and design shop. It'll be truly eco-friendly and sustainable. Because right now I do use sustainable chemicals. My inks is still plastisol, but I try to dispose of these, the non-eco-friendly, the more, I guess, toxic stuff, in an eco-friendly way. I don't flush it down the drain in the water system, the sewer system. I've been live for 20 minutes. I have one viewer. Evidently, it wasn't a screen printer because I asked a question. They didn't leave any feedback. So, probably just somebody surfing through YouTube and came across my live and decided to stop for a few minutes. See what I'm talking about. Even though it's cooler, my shop is cooler because I insulated, but I still gotta get the ceiling up here insulated. I just ran out of time. I got busy. Probably whenever season slows down, I'll try to get that done. At least I'll buy the materials, have the materials ready. Even though I'm still sweating, it's about 13 degrees cooler since I insulated the walls. I'm still sweating. I printed my shirt, misprinted my shirt. Print wrong color, laid down the wrong color. When you're printing multiple colors like this, you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Even though I'm talking, I'm live. There's no problem laying down the wrong color first. You can always just go back around and print over it, but still you don't want to do that, so it slows the process down. Because you have to hit that twice now instead of once. So you want to definitely keep that to a minimum. That's no problem. I can work with it. And there's a good breeze coming through my shop, so it's definitely keeping things cool. Watermelon Festival. I just did a strawberry festival a few weeks ago. And I do a little bit of everything. I do festivals, I do family reunions, I do business cream. As a matter of fact, I got to send out a quote today sometime today. You know, sometimes I get lazy. I should have sent it out this weekend, but sometimes you just want to relax, man, and do nothing. Nothing for my weekend. I just didn't want to do anything. But I did do stuff, but for other people. But as far as printing shirts and screen print stuff, sometimes you just want to step away from this stuff. Take a minute. Step out the shop. I've been doing that a lot lately. I'm gonna do a live tour of my solar. I did some videos on it, but I haven't did a live. I think I will put up a notification before I do it. That way people know that I'm going live, you know, on what day I'm going to do it. That way, the day I just said, let me go live. And I just did, just popped up without any notification or nothing. Let people know in advance. Maybe there more people will tune in and watch. At least a few people anyway. If you're looking for excitement, you know, you're not gonna get too. You will get some education. You know, I'll give you some education. Probably we can always learn some stuff from people going watching people's lives. But as far as entertainment, probably not. You know, I'm talking about it could be entertaining if you're into it, but you know, we're not pulling pranks or inventing or creating anything new here. We just screen print t-shirts, and we're trying to make it as eco-friendly and sustainable as possible in my shop. And I'm also doing research on how to utilize the emerging technology of AI and how to take advantage of it from a printer position. How can I and my shop benefit from the emerging technology of artificial intelligence? Because right now, it's definitely going to replace a lot of jobs. Whether we want to admit to it or not, well, there's some people out there on social media say it's going to create a lot of jobs for a few. It's going to create some jobs for a few. But the reason of artificial intelligence makes stuff more efficient to do stuff with robotics and less human involvement. You know, because they don't have to pay overtime. They don't have to put up with, well, I'm not coming in today. Then you got to put up with the attitudes. Then you got to put up with trying to fill positions. You know, a robot and AI can work 24/7, can work around the clock. A human got to take breaks, you know, by law. And they, you know, raises and health care and all the benefits, retirement and all that stuff. Artificial intelligence and robots don't require any of that. So people saying that it's going to create jobs. I don't think so. I think that we will have a game plan moving forward in the future. Now, a lot of people not. There's a lot of people who's not preparing themselves. They just doing business as usual. They're not pivoting the thought process is not even pivoting. They're still in that same frame of mind. They're not paying attention. It's like, it's not going to affect me attitude. It ain't going to affect you right now, but give it some time. And it would definitely affect you and me. But luckily for me, I'm in a position that I should be okay, because I've done things to prepare myself for the future, and I'm also still doing things to prepare myself for the future. I want to be able to live off of a minimal amount of money, because we're dealing with inflation right now, high prices, and we just went through the coronavirus situation a few years back. That's still not over. It just ain't talking about it. You know, it's still out there. Oh, let's do this right here. I'm very interested about the contract printing industry right now, and what their thoughts on all these closures and how it's affecting them. But I don't have anybody in my lab to answer that question. I'm no longer in any screen print groups to ask that question, because I knew that I asked a question in the screen print group about AI, what's happening now. I asked that question. I posted that question probably about, I was a moderator in the group. I don't know, a year or so ago, when Dolly and Chat GPT was out there, but it wasn't on the forefront like it is today. And I posed a question, nobody responded to it. You know, it was like crickets. And at that particular time, I realized that people wasn't paying attention. So I pulled out all the screen print groups and started researching and finding information for myself, because they probably didn't have any idea what I was talking about. And I'm pretty sure they do now. If I ask that same question, I'll probably get a lot of replies on it. But 2 years ago, when I asked that question, posted that question, I didn't get anything. It was just crickets, you know. I was kind of disappointed that people wasn't paying attention, even in the screen print world, in the print world, not just screen printing, just in the print world in general, because, you know, with all aspects of embellishing t-shirts, you know, we got screen printing is just one method of doing it, you know. And we got DTG, DTF, embroidery, sublimation, you know, and some other ones out there, airbrush. You can draw fabric markers, fabric paint. You know, there's all kind of ways of vinyl, HTV, you know, quite a few methods out there. Bleach, using bleach water and a stencil to create design on a shirt, and all that's, you know, is part of the print industry now. But nobody replied or gave me any feedback, so I posted that question in several groups, and I got crickets. That was kind of sad that nobody they probably didn't know. So I'm not going, I'm not saying that. Maybe I shouldn't have been saying. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe they just didn't know what was coming. But it's here now. And it's causing a lot of havoc around the world, actually, because a lot of these big corporations is downsizing. The dollar is at risk because of BRICS. A lot of countries are removing themselves from the dollar. Russia, Saudi Arabia, Brazil, a lot of the African countries are pulling away from the dollar because the U.S. has weaponized the dollar, which they should not have done, but they did. So now people realizing that, look, we don't need this dollar. We create our own currency, and we can do our trade amongst ourselves because they're the ones that have the resources that we need. The United States are playing bully, unfortunately, when they should have been like China. China's going around the world. You're not using the military to bully people or threaten people. They are building roads, bridges, building infrastructure. And a lot of these so-called used to be third world countries, but now they're very modern and up to date. That's how China gained influence around the world. They didn't do it with invading countries and colonizing countries. They did it with partnership. I wish the United States would have done that, but we know the ideology in this country. You still see it today, and that's unfortunate because it's going to hurt all of us. The way they play politics around the world, instead of seeing value in people. But I guess they've been doing it for hundreds of years, and it's hard for them to change. But people are not playing that anymore. So we're going to get a rude awakening as citizens of the United States. And a lot of people are leaving the United States. They're going where it's a lot more friendlier to do business and to thrive. Now, all the red tape and hardship, I think this country has been bought out by big corporations, think tanks, special interest groups. I think that's what the focus is on. I don't think it's on everyday people like me and you. It's out here just trying to get things done. I think that big money, big corporations is running the government, is running the country, and Congress and the president is just a mouthpiece for those guys. They got thousands of think tanks around the country and lobbyists that write policy for the politicians in Washington. I don't think they write anything anymore. I think it's all written by outside lobbyists and think tanks. If you don't know what a think tank is, Google it. The United States got thousands of them. Example, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the think tank group. All these endowment organizations, think tanks. And they set policy for all of us to benefit them, whatever their interests are. Not necessarily benefit us as citizens of the U.S., but whatever their ideology is, their preference is, what they want done. They got the money, they got the influence, they got the lobbyists to make things happen. All right, I'm gonna end this live right here. I'm just gonna finish printing these shirts. Why can I save this? How do I end this thing? Let me see. What do I say? What here says? Wait. Let's see if I press that. Does that end the line? You're sure you want to start sharing? Okay.